All right, welcome to day 3, everyone. Yoga challenge. My name's Amy, for those of you who don't know me already. Really happy to have you back today. As you can see, it's just me today. My son is at school, so he'll be joining us on Thursday. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know how you've been doing with your yoga practice, or if you're brand new, welcome. So as always, remember only to push yourself as far as you're comfortable with, not through any pain. Don't push yourself to the point where you feel like you might fall over, cause an injury. Stay connected with your body, stay with your breath, and enjoy it. At any time, if you need to take a break, you can totally do so in Child's Pose. All of these poses are suggestions. You can have a go at them all. Awesome. You can have a go at some of them. Great. If you want to just watch the entire time and do yoga in your head, this is also fine. So day 3, on the 3rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens. So we're going to be incorporating a close as we can Hens-Pose into our yoga practice today. So stay tuned for that. So make sure that you've got some space, and if you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. All right, so we're going to sit today in Vajrasana, kneeling. If you're uncomfortable sitting back on your heels like this, you can grab a cushion and place it under your knees. This will take the pressure off the legs. Bring your palms on your knees, facing down, and close your eyes if you like. Come to your breath. Bring your awareness to this present moment. Happy Monday, everyone. Allow yourself to smile. Your back is comfortably straight, not too rigid. Shoulders are slightly back, opening the chest, and the chin is tucked, creating length in the neck. Take a slow inhale through the nose. Now I'm going to teach you a breath technique that we use in yoga called Ujjayi breathing, ocean breath. So with this type of breath, it's the most efficient way to breathe as you're practicing, if you can, because it's slightly constricting the throat and allowing the air to be drawn through the nose and circulate through the body in a very efficient way. If we're breathing through our nose, the air is warmed as it goes in and filtered. So it's the healthiest way to breathe, provided that you're not stuffed up with a cold. So slightly constricting your throat as if you were asleep deeply. So you make the sound of someone who's deeply asleep. And you should find it sounds a little bit like the ocean waves. So feel free to visualize the ocean as you're doing this. This is where it gets its name from. So we're going to take 5 slow, mindful breaths through the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep breathing. If you like, you can bring your awareness to the center of your forehead and feel or visualize a lightness there. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes. Welcome back. So to begin with, since it's Monday, and on Mondays we can be feeling a little bit sluggish, what we're going to do is start with a fire breath, which really helps to pump energy through the body and get us feeling motivated for the week ahead, getting really ready for the second to last week before Christmas, and filling our body and our minds with loads of energy and excitement for Christmas. So what we're going to do for this type of breath is on the exhale, you pump the air out of the lungs through the nose. So it's as if you have squeezing the belly in, and the air will come out of the nose quite forcefully. And then the inhale is passive, allowing everything just to inflate again. So it should look something like this. So you notice the effort and exertion is on the exhale, and then the inhale is passive. So what this does is, as we go through life and accumulate stress and trauma, we store a lot of that in the lower chakras, in the lower parts of the body, for example, lower back and hips. So people who are under a lot of stress tend to store a lot of tension in their hips and lower back. What this does is, as we're breathing, we're not breathing as efficiently because everything is constricted down here. So this type of breath forces, in a way, with compassion, is to breathe properly into the belly and start to pump out some of that trapped energy and tension that we're storing there. So we're going to go for approximately 1 minute of this, and your breath should be about 1 breath per second, not too fast. Now, if at any moment you feel lightheaded, please take a break. So if you don't feel up to this and you would not like to try it, you can simply breathe normally, as we were doing just before in Ujjayi breath. So when you're ready, we're going to begin. Now take a deep inhale through the nose, and I'm going to hold for a few seconds at the top. And exhale, release. You can open your eyes. How are you feeling? So hopefully you feel a little bit more energized. You might even feel a little bit of a natural high, which is one of the side effects of these breath techniques. That's awesome. So we're going to begin the practice now. To start with, curl your toes under. So you're sitting back on the heels, opening the backs of the feet, the toes, and into the legs. And place your hands on your knees with your eyes closed. Take a few mindful breaths here. And slowly come back. Now bring the feet down, come into squatted position, which we practiced yesterday. Remember, if you're struggling to sit back on your heels here, or to get your heels down, you can place a cushion under the knees. So coming into a squat position, you can hold prayer. One more mindful breath. And then we're ready to begin. Sit back and bring the right leg out straight in front of you. Interlock the big toe and squeeze the top, bringing the toes back towards the body, feeling the stretch in the back of the legs. Now bring the left palm down on the ground. So you've got one palm either side of the foot, toes are engaged. Inhale. Exhale, bring the head down towards the knee. Try to keep the back nice and long, not curving through the spine. And switch. Right knee in, left leg out. Interlock the left big toe with the left hand. So first 2 fingers lock around the big toe and squeeze the top. Take an inhale, toes are engaged. And an exhale here. Bring the palms down either side. Inhale, exhale, gently fold forwards. bringing the head down towards the knee. And come back. Switch again. Right leg out, left leg in. This time, drop the left shoulder in front of the left knee. Now you can stay here, or if you like, bring the left arm around your back and the right arm around your back, interlocking behind you with the hands. Or you can simply bring the palms down to the ground. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale, bring the head to the knee wherever you are in the pose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Right knee in, left leg out. Drop the shoulder, bring it around. Left arm around, or you can simply stay here where we were before. Inhale and exhale. Fold. And come back. Come back up into squats. So try what we did yesterday. 3, 2, 1, rock up into squats, or simply make your way there. Bring your palms down. And as a little challenge, we're going to be working the legs today. Try to lift the right foot up off the ground, interlocking the big toe, like this. So fingers wrapped around the big toe and squeeze the top. Now, if you're comfortable, left palm can be down, supporting you. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg as much as possible and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You should feel a nice stretch down the back of the leg here. Let's switch sides. Right in, left out, interlock. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. We're going to switch again one more time. Right leg out. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more switch. Left side. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moving the legs, getting all that energy flowing through the body for Monday. Now, just as an extra challenge for those of you who'd like to try to do the same thing, but this time, hold prayer. Draw the thigh muscles in, engaging the thigh, and hold the leg strong for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. It's yoga leg day today. Left side. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Bring it back. Step the left leg back, come into a runner's lunge. Stretching the legs now. Feeling the stretch into the left side of the front of the leg. Palms either side of the foot. Hold. The further the knee is away from the body, the deeper the stretch into the front of the leg, moving into the hip flexor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bring it down, surrendering down towards the ground. Slow your breath, calm the mind. And come back. Both palms either side of the foot. We're going to change the legs if you would like to. You could do a little jump, otherwise just step the legs to change them. Left foot forward, right leg back. Palms either side of the foot. Chest is open, gaze is forward. Hold. Feeling the stretch through the hips and the front of the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. And come up. Ready? We're going to switch again. You can step or jump. 3, 2, 1, move. Right leg is forward. Left leg is back. This time, straighten through the right leg and sit back on your heels, doing a hurdling stretch. So, turning over the right leg, belly button over the thigh. Inhale. Exhale, fold. And come back up. How are we doing? Make your way back into a lunge. And once you've got there, you know what's coming. Step or jump, change the legs. And fold back, sit back, stretching the left leg. So your hips should be on the ground here. Your right leg is folded behind you. Inhale, exhale, fold. Look up and make your way back into a lunge. Final time. We're going to jump and change or step and change the legs. This time, turn your hips to the side. So your left leg is out and you're feeling the stretch down the inside of the left leg. Palms down. Once again, if you're struggling to sit back on your heels, feel free to bring a cushion underneath. Or you can simply take a break if it's too much. So toes are engaged, feeling a stretch down the insides of the legs here. And switch. Transferring the weight over to the left. Switch again, slowly. Now, if you like, you can challenge yourself, engage the legs, start moving. If we can move early on a Monday morning, then it sets us up for a great week ahead. So if you like, we're going to start to increase the speed. Hold prayer for a challenge and lift, move. 1, 2, 3. Remember, you can just stay and stretch if you like. 4 and 5. Hold here. Make your way back into a lunge. And step the left leg forward, back into squatted position. Back where we started. Hold here, breathe here. When you're ready, sit back down in Sukhasana, happy pose. And we're going to stretch through the chest and the shoulders. Bring your palms together. Inhale, reach up as high as you can. Exhale, drop towards the right, bringing the right forearm down, stretching through the left side of the body, looking up at the sky. And switch sides. Can feel nice and flowy. One more time, switch sides. And again. Looking up at the sky. Hopefully there's a little bit of sunshine where you are. There is in England. And come back. Bring the right arm across the body, looping the left arm underneath, holding onto the forearm, not the elbow. Inhale. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Keep the right arm straight, don't bend it. And switch sides, left arm across. Loop the right arm underneath. Inhale. Exhale, turn and twist. And come back. Roll the shoulders forwards. And back. And forwards. And back. Make some slow circles with the head. Slowly and mindfully with the neck. Come back. Drop the chin down to the chest, feeling the stretch down the back of the neck. And look back as far as you can. Drop the chin down again. And look back. Come back to center. Bring your knees in and kneel up. So kneeling up, hips are off the ground. If you have some knee problems, you might feel some pressure here. What you can do is double up the mat. So fold the mat under again. So you've got more padding underneath the knees. Put a cushion or a blanket underneath your knees. But if you're feeling any pain, feel free just to take it easy in this pose and rest. Now bring the palms to your lower back. And imagine that you're trying to squeeze the elbows together, filling the space and openness in the chest. We're going to start to increase the back mobility slowly throughout the week. Being very, very mindful of the lower back here. So make sure that your palms are there to support. You're pushing your hips forward and gently looking back behind you as far as you're comfortable with. And exhale, bring it down to child's pose. Rest. Breathe into the lower back. And slowly come up one more time. Palms to your back. And inhale, looking back and inhaling as we're opening the chest. Gentle arch as far as you're comfortable with. Take it easy if you're new to yoga. And exhale, bring the head down towards the ground. One more, come up. Bring your palms to your lower back. And look back a little further. 3, 2, and 1. Drop down into child's pose and reach your palms forward, stretch. Walk your palms over to the right. And walk them over to the left, feeling the stretch in the side of the body now. Walk them back over to the right. And over to the left. Come back to center. Keeping the left arm down. You notice there's a space underneath your armpits. Bring the right arm and thread it underneath, lifting the hips up. So it's as if you're threading a needle with your hand here. And then place the right shoulder down on the ground. Hips are up. Left arm is forwards. And you're looking underneath your left armpit. Stretching the shoulder and gently twisting the back. So as we mentioned yesterday, opening the back, twisting the back can increase our energy levels. It's said to make us feel younger. It's also said to reverse aging, switch sides. Left arm threads through. And make your way back. Come onto all fours. Knees underneath the hips and palms underneath the shoulders. Take an inhale, arch, looking up. Cow pose. So you're making a dip with your back. Exhale, reverse this, lift the back towards the sky, cat pose. As if there's a string attached to your back, pulling you towards the ceiling. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Hold here, lifting the back as much as possible, getting a good stretch through the back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Curling the toes. Now press back to downward dog, bringing the heels down if you can. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale, and exhale through the mouth. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot forward and drop the left foot flat. Inhale, reach the palms up to the sky, come up into warrior one. Now, this is the first time we've gone through this pose and this challenge, so I'll take you through it. Your right knee is bent at 90 degrees, as close as you possibly can towards 90 degrees. Your left foot is flat, and the toes are pointing off at like a 45-degree angle. Then your hips are facing forward. If this is too much pressure in the legs, you can come onto the toes at the back. And then inhale, your arms come up straight, shoulder width apart, looking up. Hold. Feel the strength in the legs. Three, 2, and 1. Bring the palms down and change. You can jump if you like. I know that you want to. Left foot forward. Come into warrior one. Palms down and switch. Or if you would like to, if you're feeling extra energetic today, jump and change your legs. Give it a try. You can step and change or jump and change. Move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold here. And exhale, turn your hips to the side, to the right side. Palms come out straight, arms are straight into warrior one, warrior two. So, left knee is bent, 90 degrees if you can. Your hands should be in line with your shoulders, not dropping, and you're gazing over the left hand. Hold here, hold strong. So if your children are here, they can be looking for Santa. 3, 2, and 1. Windmill the arms down and switch legs. Left foot back, right foot forward, and come up into warrior two on the right side. Hold. Right knee is bent, 90 degrees, left foot is flat, left leg is straight, gaze over the fingertips. Windmill the arms down to the ground and step the left foot forward and forward. Take a moment here to allow the upper body to hang. You can hold on to your elbows and sway from side to side. Allowing gravity to do the work in the stretch. Notice how far you can get into this pose without judgment. So if your hands are on your legs, notice where your hands are. And let's say by the end of the challenge, your aim would be to be at least one more hand length down towards the ground. If your fingertips are touching the ground, your goal would be to try to get the palms down. If the palms are down, don't be too cocky. You've not won the pose yet. What we can start to do is have more fun. You can reverse the palms, so you're getting the backs of your palms on the ground. If you're still feeling very good about yourself in that, lift the feet and step on your palms. This is what I like about yoga. There's always another goal. So notice where you're at in the pose today and set your target. After the challenge, where will you be? Very nice. Bend your knees. Come back down, sitting in Sukhasana. Now, I mentioned that we will be doing 3 French hens today. So, the closest that we can get to hen pose in yoga is rooster pose, which is great because it allows us to practice lotus. And we talked about this yesterday. We've been preparing it in the first 2 days by opening the hips a lot and spending a lot of time on the hips. So, let's prep for lotus pose with the right leg in and the left leg is straight. Bring the right leg and place it on top of the left thigh. Remember, as we said yesterday, try to place the foot as high as you can. If it's directly on the muscle or towards the knee, then you may be finding some pain. The further it is towards your body, you can notice that it's nestling in a thigh crease and it's not on any bone or muscle. The toes actually will be over the leg. So the goal would be to bring the foot up and over as much as possible. Notice how the knee is now pointing towards the front of the room. So just as we were doing yesterday, wherever you're at in the pose, even if it's up here, gently apply some pressure to the knee and give your hips a massage. So lotus pose requires a significant amount of leg flexibility, but wherever you're at today is perfect. There are another 9 days of the challenge. So what we're going to do now is bring the left leg in. Bend the left leg. Now you can come into half lotus pose with the left leg just close to the body, or you can come into full lotus pose. If you're feeling like this is too much, just stay here and work the flexibility. If you start pushing yourself at this point in yoga and you cause yourself muscle pain, if you cause an injury, then you'll be going backwards. So remember, always work with your body, work with your vehicle, and find what is best for you. So if you like, come into half lotus, which is with the left foot in, so close to the shin of the right leg. Coming into full lotus, you're going to pick up the left foot and place it so that it's forming an X shape if you look down. So this is a very important pose in yoga. It's said that it is allowing us to receive. This is a very open pose. The entire lower part of my body, from my hips down, is opened up towards the sky. This is said to allow us to be more open to life, to receiving what we would like to receive from life. So you can lay your palms on your knees facing up. Or if you like to take it just a step further, you can press lightly the thumb and the first finger touching in Gyan Mudra, the mudra of knowledge. And take a few breaths here. Now remember, wherever you're at in the pose is perfect. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Noticing a moment of stillness and calmness after we've moved the body. Bring the legs out and give them a shake. Give them a massage. Now we're going to repeat that now on the left side. So bring the left foot up as high as you can. And If we're still here feeling a lot of pressure and pain, maybe pushing towards pain, stay here and simply be pressing the knee gently down to the ground. And this is your pose for today. Otherwise, you can come into half lotus, bring the right foot in, and stay here, holding your palms on your knees facing up as if you're asking, receiving, or press the thumb and the first finger touching. If you'd like to come into full lotus, you can do so now. And let's take a few mindful, calm breaths here. If there's a decision that you're stuck on in your life right now, you can ask for guidance, knowledge and intuition to help you with this decision. And bring the legs out, give them a shake. Now there's lots of fun that we can have in Lotus Pose, as anyone who's been to my yoga classes before will know. So, to finish the session, we're going to show you some fun. Oh, what fun we can have in yoga pose. So come into Lotus again with the right foot first and then the left foot. You can watch or you can carry on working your Lotus Pose, whatever is right for you. Now the first thing that we can start to do is lift the knees up towards the chest. Now, you want to make sure that your tailbone is cushioned, otherwise you'll be feeling some pain in the tailbone. So the knees come up, you're rocking right onto your tailbone, but keeping the back as straight as possible. And squeezing the knees towards the chest. You can also bring your palms around and interlock them. So applying the pressure in this way is opening up the legs even more and the hips even more, allowing all that energy that may be stuck in circulation in our legs to come up. And bring it down. Switch sides. So this time, left leg first, then the right leg. Lift up and squeeze. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch again. Take a moment in the middle just to massage the legs, feeling some tension. Press any areas that you're feeling some tension. So now we're going to come into French hen pose. So right foot first. Now, this is a quite advanced pose, so feel free to just watch. You may not have ever seen this before, even if you've been doing yoga before in your life. So bring the right foot up and look down and notice that there is a gap for your hand. You're going to thread the right hand through the gap so that it comes through the leg to the ground. Now, wiggle the left leg in. You'll notice that there is a second gap that your left hand can come through. And I can get my hands down on the ground here. If you can get your hands down on the ground, you can lift up into hen pose or rooster pose. And hold, squeezing the core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me know, comment if you had a go. We're going to try that again one more time on the other side. Bring the left foot up. Notice the gap. Thread the needle. Bring the right foot up. Right arm comes through. So, if you get to this point, what you're going to do, bring the palms down and rock up, squeezing the core. So it does require some core strength to be able to lift yourself up in this way. See if you can get a little more height. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job if you had a go. Great job if you were watching and doing it visually in your mind. So this is French hen pose for today. Maybe we had 3 French hens out of the whole audience. That would be great. So comment below. Let me know how you got on with it. Now come back, sit in Sukhasana to end the practice on that high note. Back comfortably straight, eyes closed. Palms on your knees facing up. And welcome Monday. Hello, Monday. I'm happy to see you. So, since we started this Monday today of this week, in perhaps a more mindful way than we're used to before, notice how the energies are moving through your body just a little bit more vibrantly right now. This will be a perfect time for you to set some intentions for the week. So you can bring to mind right now 1 or 2 things that you would like to, let's say, achieve this week. Make them manageable and allow your mind to focus on these intentions. What would you like to further in your life this week? Is there a particular goal you have in your career? Is there a particular goal you have financially? Perhaps it's simply to heal a relationship, reach out to someone that you've not spoken to before. Perhaps it's to have more fun and joy in your life. Set your intention for you. Christmas is about sacrifice and giving, but we cannot give if we're empty ourselves. So you can give an intention for yourself this week. I'd like to feel fitter, healthier, happier, lighter, more youthful. If so, you're in the right place. So, thank you very much for joining day 3. As I said, Louis will be back on Thursday. Those of you who are missing him, he's at school today. I'm missing my little assistant. Hope that you enjoyed it. Please comment below. Let me know how you're getting on. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. So we'll carry on the theme with the 12 Days of Christmas song. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everyone. Lots of love.